Hey everyone, welcome to a little cozy draw with me video. You can watch me draw the entire process from sketch to colour. I'm drawing on the iPad Pro with Procreate, which is the drawing app I always use. You can find tons of other videos around this drawing app on my channel, so go check it out if you like. But yeah, so to create this girl, I actually went onto Pinterest. As you can see, I was gathering some reference photos, some hairstyles that I liked, the outfit. I was looking at colour palettes. Then I was just looking at the plant I wanted to draw, which is the Monstera plant. So I got some pictures of that, maybe like the pose. I was thinking of all these little different things and I put them all together. I saved them into a folder on Pinterest so I could refer back to them when I was drawing. Then this makes your drawing a lot more unique, so you're not like just copying a reference picture, but you're using different references to get different parts of the image so that it all comes together. And I really love how this one came out. So I started off sketching it with different colours for different parts of the sketch, just so I could see how each part was looking. Otherwise, if it was just using one colour, I feel like all the lines would have got a bit lost together. And yeah, so I spent the whole of like Saturday sketching out the design, and I also did the line work on top of that on a new layer as well on Saturday. I didn't film like part of the sketching process. I was like tweaking it a little bit in the evening as well until I was happy with it. But yeah, so once I finally was happy with it, I started the colour process on Sunday. And this Sunday, it was very heavy rain outside. It was very cozy. So I just spent like all day filming my process for this, which was quite nice. And when I'd look out the window, there'd also be kangaroos outside. They usually always hang around outside when it's raining for some reason. And so yeah, if you didn't know, I live in Australia. And I'm very lucky to have a backyard where it overlooks the paddock area, I guess if you call it that. And that's the way you can see like so many kangaroos out there. Like sometimes I count up to 20 kangaroos just chilling, having their little moments, you know, little tiny babies jumping around, and there's ones that are just play fighting and, you know, sleeping on the grass. It's so cool to see. But anyway, back to the illustration. This girl was actually inspired because I started buying some new plants for the house. So I went and bought a little, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put a picture or a little video here. I got a Monstera one, but this was like a baby version. So I will hopefully see it turn into like proper Monstera leaves with the little holes in, like I've done in this illustration. And I also bought this other one, which is called like something with a B, it begins with a B, something polka dot. But yeah, I just got really inspired to then draw a girl with a plant. And I'm very happy because also today, as I was recording this voiceover, I also went and bought a larger plant, which was a palm leaf plant. And I'll put a picture here. It's so pretty. This is like probably my favorite type of plant. I really love palm leaves. They're so nice. And I just love this plant. I'm so happy with my purchase. It's a lot bigger, this one. So I just wanted like a really good big plant to get us going, because my plan is to turn our house into a little botanical rainforest. Maybe not that extreme, but I definitely know I want to get more plants in the house. So yeah. Anyway, that's where the inspiration came for this girl illustration. And it's probably like one of my favorite things is to like combine girls and plants, or girls and the beach, because those kind of things like nature and the beach and the summer really inspire me through my drawings the most, which you might know if you follow my journey. So for the sketch and liner of this illustration, apparently it took me about 2 hours to do. And then I made a complete new canvas to start the colour, because I had done quite a lot of layers on the sketch canvas. I just thought I'll just make a complete new canvas. I duplicated it and then I just combined all the layers together. So I had one layer of the sketch, one of the line art, and then I just started the colour process. And so the colour canvas illustration apparently took me, oh my god, 4 hours. Oh my god, that's a long time. I literally just looked back at how long it took. And if you didn't know how to do that on Procreate. If you go up to the little wrench tool in the top corner, which is actions, then if you go to canvas and then click on canvas information at the bottom and go to statistics, it has a tracked time of how long it took. Although I know that on Procreate, even if you just leave the canvas open and you're not actually drawing, it still tracks the time. So just take into account that some of that's probably for me just sitting there and leaving it open whilst I was trying to film it and all that. So maybe it took a bit less, but that's still, I mean, it felt like it did take a really long time. And I feel like I could have tweaked it a lot at the end and made it a lot better and really like brought it, I don't know, like I could have done so much more, but I just stopped where I did. And yeah, I forgot to tell you as well, but I took a color palette from Pinterest. I think I remember typing in like sunset color palette or something, and I found one which was pretty minimal with colors. I like to try and keep it minimal, and I found before that in an illustration I've done, if I've chosen a color palette just from Pinterest and then just kept my colors pretty simple, it always seems to look pretty nice. Like I like how it looks, so it's a good thing to do if you're stuck on how to use colors. I would just pick one from Pinterest, but pick one that has less colors in and just try and stay in that range of colors. So if you're doing two parts in the illustration that's maybe like that same color, you can just change the value of it or the saturation a little bit, so it's a different kind of color, but it's still the same color, if you know what I mean. You know what, I feel like doing a whole illustration with just one color. Actually, I think I've done that before. Yeah, my whole plant journey actually started because I wanted to change around my office space in my room. I wanted to take out one or two of my desks, and I bought myself a little side table, a little cozy beanbag chair, a new lamp, and then my idea was to have a new plant as well and make this little cozy corner. And so yeah, when I went and bought one plant, I kind of started to feel this craving inside of me that's wanted to just to buy more plants and learn about plants and yeah, learn how to take care of them, propagate plants and all that stuff. So I'm very excited. But yeah, I hope that you like this illustration, and I hope you like this little cozy draw of me. I've actually got another video I'm going to film today. I was going to challenge myself to draw something on just one layer, as if I was drawing traditional, and keep everything on one layer and use like the brushes and the eraser as if I was drawing on paper. So yeah, a little bit more about my process for this drawing then. As you can see, I've got this little reference box up, which is really cool. If you click on the little wrench tool again at the top and go to canvas, if you toggle on reference, it will bring up that little box. And so if it's on canvas, that means you can see the canvas that you're working on, which is really cool. Because if you zoom in the actual drawing to do the colouring in, you can see the entire illustration in that little box as it's zoomed out, so you can see how it's looking. All the brushes that I've used in this illustration as well, I will try and link them all below, so check out the description area below this video if you want to see the brushes that I used. But basically I just kept on creating new layers for each section of this piece. Like I also made each leaf on its separate own layer. I also gave some texture to the pot and I used the 6B pencil actually for that, and I just put the Apple pencil like on the side and it just gave this really nice texture. And I just put like a darker colour on top of a new layer above that pot and just set it to clipping mask. And yeah, for the outfit I chose this jumper because it's a cozy warm jumper and it's getting colder here in Australia. We're actually going into winter next month in June, so it also inspired me to draw a girl in a cute little jumper.